What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you for watching another video. We're starting this video in the S3 and we're heading to the track. If I'm not mistaken, this is actually the last track day of the year for the drag strip. So after this Sunday, you guys are going to be watching it a couple of days after. Right now it's November 14th. So it gets cold in Jersey, so obviously the track, when it starts to get cold out, it closes. I'm still hunting for that 11-second pass, so hopefully we can do that today. The setup is still pretty much the same. I haven't gotten my intercooler in yet. I ordered an APR intercooler back in September at the beginning of the month, and I still haven't gotten it yet. It hasn't even shipped, so I don't know what's going on with that. So on the car, I have made a couple little changes, like with Audi 11. I increased the traction, so that should be better when I'm on the launch. And I also disabled the starting vibration, so the car shouldn't be bogging down anymore after launching it, so it won't cut power and it won't do any of those weird things that it does once it feels some tire spin. Now it is 45 degrees outside, so I'm not sure how the car's gonna hook. I guess we'll see when we get to the track. It's supposed to be around 50 degrees today, so hopefully that's enough heat to get the tires to stick. But I know the car, once it goes, it's gonna go and it's gonna pull hard because the weather is perfect. It is boost weather, so I cannot wait to get to the track. Let's get over there and let's see how the car does. Alright guys, so we just arrived at the track. I just gotta go through tech and all that stuff. But two things I didn't mention in the previous clips. Number one, I'm on a new DSG tune. So I have three different types of launch control now. So I have a 3200 RPM launch control, a 3500 RPM launch control, and a 3700 RPM launch control. So I'm gonna try out all three of those today, see what works best for me. And then also I'm gonna be using my Draggy as well, because a lot of people recommended me to use Draggy as well as the track times, because last time I was here, it really looked like I should have been somewhere in like the 11.7, 11.8 range with the trap times that I was doing with my 60 foot. So I'm just going to use the Draggy just to cross-reference what the track says on the slip to what my Draggy says, just to have kind of like a good cross-reference, a good comparison for both. So I'm going to get the car teched in, get all my cameras and everything set up, and let's have some fun. All right, guys, so last track day of the year. Let's make this count. Let's see what the car can do. It's 42 degrees outside. I got my Draggy ready. I'm ready to go. Let's see what this car has, because it's time. It's time to do good. It's time to get the pass that I want. So that felt pretty good. It spun a little bit, but I haven't messed with the air pressure on the tires yet. So I'm gonna do that, and then let's see what we ran. Again, the car felt pretty good. It launched pretty hard. Definitely the starting vibrations and the increased traction absolutely helped. And it's obvious to know because it's 40 degrees outside and the car didn't spin as much as it usually does. All right, guys, so my first pass, I ran a 12.1 at 115. The car did a 1.7 60 foot, so not too bad. I'm gonna launch at a different RPM because I launched at 3700 and it spun a little bit. So my next pass, I'm gonna do 3500, see how that goes, and then I'm gonna launch at 3200 and see what my best pass would be. Also, I got my Draggy right here as well, so that does seem to be accurate. There's a 12.16. So it looks like the track and the Draggy are pretty much almost identical. So, so far the track is doing well. All right, so I'm going to be doing something a little bit different on this next pass. A lot of people recommended me to try this out. What I'm going to do is I'm going to launch the car in sport, and I'm going to let the car do its 1-2 first to second gear by itself, and then I'm gonna throw the shifter into manual mode, and I'm gonna shift the last couple of gears, because somebody told me that apparently the car, when it's in sport mode, in full automatic mode, will shift a little earlier than the actual red line, something like that. So I'm gonna try shifting in manual mode to see if I can optimize this better, because at least for the first hit being a 12.1, that was pretty good. 150 mile per hour, the mile per hour is there. A 1.760 foot, it did spin a little bit. Like I said, I launched at 3,700, so I'm gonna launch a little less on this pass and see where that takes me. So a little update, it's been more than 2 hours since my last pass, which was my first and only pass of the day. It's super busy at the track today, so I understand why, but honestly, again, it's getting like later into the afternoon. I'm probably going to be able to get one more pass in, maybe two, but my second pass might be my last one. So I guess we'll see what happens, but it's unfortunate because I wanted to play a little bit with the DSG launch control stuff and play with my tire pressures. I dropped the tire pressure down to 28 pounds each tire, so I wanted to play with that. I wanted to play with the different launch controls. So unfortunately, it looks like today, on the last day of the year that they're doing racing, I'm not going to be able to play with the car, so that's unfortunate. All right, guys, so it's been so long since my last pass. It's been more than 3 hours since I last went on my first pass of the day. This is going to be my second pass of the day. So I don't know how the car's going to do. I'm just going to launch at 3,200 RPMs. And I'm just going to leave it in auto mode again. I don't want to mess with it because I'm not going to get any other runs today. I'm not waiting another 2 or 3 hours to run. So this is going to be my second and my last pass for today, unfortunately. So let's see how we do. That was it, guys. The car spun like crazy off the line. I launched it a little higher than 3,200 RPMs. It was closer to like 35, but the car it completely spun off the line, so that's unfortunate. I also got gapped by X5M, which is nice. Very nice SUV, completely gapped me. But yeah, we'll see what time I did. On my Draggy, let me check. It's showing, yeah, a 12.4. That was terrible. That was a terrible run. I don't know what happened there. So it is what it is. All right, guys. So this was my second pass, which is also going to be the last pass of the day. 114 trap, 12.3, and a 1.860 foot. The car spun off the line. I don't know what's going on. Even with the starting vibrations turned off and the traction increased and all that, I still can't get it. I mean, I don't want to make any excuses, so it is what it is. Unfortunately, a little shorter video today, guys. Was only able to get 2 passes. I'm about to leave the track right now because the line is huge and they close, I think, at 5. So I might not even get that third run in if I wait. And honestly, I'm just hungry. I'm just annoyed. It didn't go the way I wanted to. I thought today would be a lot better with the cooler temps. The car's trapping okay, but I've done better. My best pass in this car has been a 12.0, like the closest thing you could get to an 11-second pass. So it is what it is. That's going to be the last track day of the year. Next year I'll come out, be better. I'm gonna have my intercooler installed and have a couple of other little things here and there. I'm gonna get better tires too, so hopefully next year things go better. I can run a better time. Then I have really big plans for the car as well, so let's see where that goes. But anyways, guys, thank you for watching. More videos on this car coming, just no more track stuff. But please like, comment, and subscribe. It lets YouTube know that I'm doing a good job, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a good day.